You know you've watched too many day-in-the-life videos when you can predict the next shot, down to the brand of oat milk. I didn't expect to spend hours watching strangers live their lives, but somewhere between the sixth coffee montage, I noticed a pattern, not because I enjoy them, because after the first one, YouTube decided my entire personality was watching attractive strangers make coffee. Now apparently it's essential that I know what Edward, a freelance digital strategist, coffee connoisseur, productivity guru, and part-time philosopher had for breakfast this morning. Every day in the life video begins exactly the same way. Not with the person waking up, no, with them pretending to wake up. Think about it. Who wakes up before waking up? Did you set an alarm? Wake up, grab the tripod, frame the shot, focus the lens, press record. Go back under the blanket, close your eyes, wait 5 seconds, and then, oh wow, what a beautiful morning. That's not waking up. That's acting. You're basically auditioning for sleeping. And immediately, after surviving the hardest challenge of the day, they make coffee. Not normal coffee. Coffee becomes an entire Netflix documentary. First, they grind beans harvested by monks living on a volcano. Then they weigh them. 18.0 grams. Not 18.1, not 17.9, because apparently one extra bean destroys civilization. Then they pour the water, very slowly, because apparently if you rush it, the coffee just gives up and turns into tea. Then they add oat milk, almond milk, coconut milk, vanilla syrup, brown sugar syrup, caramel syrup, protein. Not the one your mom tells you to eat, the one every influencer has a discount code for. Cinnamon, sea salt, honey, imported from bees that only pollinate lavender during sunsets. Blend. Shake.
Thank you. Just shake. Sorry. Shake it,
Stir. Whisper motivational quotes into it, and after 37 ingredients, they call it just my morning coffee. Bro, that's not a drink. That's a startup.
Half whole milk, 1/4, 1% milk, quarter not that milk. Split the quads, extra hard. Split the quads? Yeah, split the quads. So like half. It's a no cold water. So it's 2 gap? Yeah, 2 gap. 1 shot caffeinated. Yep. And then a sprinkle of cinnamon and whipped cream. So you said that whipped milk, what is it? So it's 1/2 whole milk and
A few moments later.
Now that the coffee is complete, it's time to make the bed. Every single time. And somehow, every apartment looks exactly the same. White walls, beige couch, wooden table, 3 fake plants, 1 giant candle that nobody lights, a coffee table book called Tokyo. Have you been to Tokyo? No. Did you read the book? Also no. It's furniture. Your entire apartment looks like IKEA hired an influencer. Nothing looks lived in. Where's the chair covered in clothes? Where's the random Amazon box you've been stepping over for 6 days? Where's the cable drawer that's basically archaeological evidence of every phone you've ever owned? Real houses have personality. Now we enter the cinematic walking montage. Slow motion shoes. Door. Street. Crosswalk. Street sign. Stoplight. Another street sign. Bro, you're not exploring an ancient civilization. You're walking 3 blocks to buy another latte, and every single shot is filmed like you're on your way to negotiate world peace. Relax, you're going to buy a bagel! Now comes breakfast. And this isn't just any breakfast. This is an artisan breakfast. 1 bagel, cream cheese, smoked salmon, half an avocado, maybe 1 egg. $32. Apparently, inflation only affects people who don't film themselves eating. Then, before taking 1 bite, comes the photo shoot. Top angle, side angle, slow motion, portrait mode, video, boomerang, close-up, far shot, hand holding coffee, hand not holding coffee, bagel alone, coffee alone, bagel kissing coffee. Bro, eat it. It's getting cold. That salmon died twice. Then they go to another coffee shop, because apparently the coffee they made at home was emotional support coffee. This one is productivity coffee. Now they order another iced vanilla, oat milk, matcha, cold brew, caramel cloud, whatever. $10. Then they open the laptop. Immediately. No hesitation. Keyboard sounds, mouse clicks, typing, looking serious, looking out the window, typing again, checking phone, typing, more typing, looking determined. Bro, what are you doing? I'm convinced there's just one influencer cloning themselves. At this point, I think nobody is actually working. You're just moving spreadsheets around until Final Cut exports. Now that we've successfully purchased our second coffee of the day, it's time to lock in. Open laptop, adjust laptop, close laptop. Open laptop again because the shot wasn't cinematic enough. Take headphones out, put headphones back in, take them out again because you forgot to film yourself taking them out. Then comes the typing. Aggressive typing. Calm down. You're replying to an email, not launching a satellite. Who are you emailing with this much passion? The United Nations? You're replying to, "Hey Elvis, just following up on yesterday's meeting." And somehow, one email requires 47 camera angles, close-up of the keyboard, over-the-shoulder shot, coffee beside laptop, reflection in the window, hands on the keyboard, looking confused, looking focused, looking out the window like you're about to invent the next billion-dollar idea. Then suddenly, they lean back, cross their arms, and smile. That smile says, "I have just increased shareholder value." Reality? They renamed a folder. After an exhausting 4 minutes of pretending to work, it's time for the gin. Now here's the thing. Working out, respect. Filming the entire workout, that's a full-time production company. Walk into the gym. Don't lift anything yet. First, find the perfect lighting. Then, find a perfect mirror. Then, find somewhere nobody walks in front of the camera. Then, set up the tripod. Move it again. Check framing. Walk back. No, head got cut off. Move tripod. Walk back. Too much ceiling. Move tripod. Someone walked behind you. At this point, the warm-up is over, and you've burned more calories carrying the tripod than lifting weights. Then finally, you start the set. 1 rep, look at camera. 2nd rep, look at camera. 3rd rep, look at camera.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Then, the most accidental photo in human history. The mirror selfie. Caption: didn't even know this was being taken. Really? You didn't?
What?
Interesting. So who placed the phone, opened the camera, set the timer, walked exactly 6 steps back, turned sideways, lifted the shirt slightly, flexed, looked away, and somehow, completely by accident, captured a perfectly exposed 4K image? Gravity? At this point, the photographer deserves an Oscar. Now that they've completed 1 email and half a workout, they suddenly become philosophers. I've realized success isn't about money. Beautiful. Very inspiring. 5 seconds later, by the way, my productivity masterclass is only $2,997.
What?
Wait! Wait, I thought it wasn't about money? Apparently, money isn't important unless it's moving towards you.
I'm rich. Hey.
Then they hit you with, "Stop chasing material things," filmed on a $5,000 camera through a $2,000 lens inside a $4,000 apartment while wearing a $13,000 watch, drinking coffee that costs more than my electricity bill. Brother, practice what you're preaching. Finally, after surviving the hardest office job ever recorded, it's dinner time. Simple dinner, healthy dinner, quick dinner, which somehow requires 27 ingredients. Olive oil, imported from Italy, pink Himalayan salt, black volcanic pepper, organic avocado, microgreens, goji berries, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, another seed, chicken, rice, but not regular rice, forbidden rice, ancient rice, rice harvested under a full eclipse. Then everything gets arranged, one grain at a time. This isn't dinner, this is architecture. Then they take exactly 3 bites before saying, "I'm so full." Of course you are. That meal had fewer calories than the bagel you photographed this morning. But wait, the day isn't complete. Because protein smoothie, the drink that's supposed to be simple. Milk, protein powder, done. Not anymore. Now we need banana, blueberries, strawberries, mango, spinach, peanut butter, almond butter, Greek yogurt, honey, dates, cinnamon, creatine, protein, ice, oats, chia seeds, flax seeds. Blend everything. Take one sip. That smoothie has so many ingredients. The shopping list has chapters. Now it's nighttime. The lights become warm. Candle, journal. Time to reflect. I've learned to be more present. Have you? Because today, you filmed yourself waking up. Filmed yourself brushing your teeth, filmed yourself making coffee, filmed your breakfast, filmed your walk, filmed your laptop, filmed your gym, filmed your dinner, filmed your smoothie, filmed yourself writing about being present. At this point, you've documented the entire day. There wasn't a single moment left to be present in. Your phone knows more about your day than you do. And finally, the perfect ending, getting into bed. But first, tripod, camera, lighting, focus, check exposure, walk back, get under blanket, wait, smile, close eyes, pretend to fall asleep, walk back to the camera, stop recording, export footage, start editing, upload, my realistic day in my life. And tomorrow, they'll start the day the same way they always do, with a camera already waiting on the pillow. Because apparently, in influencer land, the camera wakes up before the human does. Honestly, I don't even think they're living anymore. They're just collecting B-roll for life they'll watch later.